right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Art of Conquest for your Thursday night right before the holiday weekend. So like I said, continuing our tradition, whoever is first in live chat, which currently there's nobody chatting yet, but whoever is first will be granted one wish within reason, of course. Who will it be tonight? Let's wait and find out. Still nobody. Nobody wants that wish. But anyway, last week in Art of Conquest, we showed you hero abilities for level 30. And tonight, what we're going to be doing is focusing on how you can prepare for a siege attack. So this is not going to be advanced tactics. This is going to be for people that need some help and are afraid to try it or whatnot, what have you. It's not going to be for the uber elite whale professional Art of Conquesters out there. So after I've gone through that, let's get stinking, everybody. So let's meet our stinking family in our live chat. Oh wait, still don't have anybody there. Well, we got Peaches here.
Hi.
So we got one member watching at this point. So while we wait for everybody, let's hop into the void because we got a couple things to show you here tonight. So we're gonna go ahead in there, and if you haven't noticed, you have to make sure you guys are doing these abilities here, or sorry, these activities, because when you do these activities, the fifth one on the list is called, you get a special reward. It's there every day as long as you get that far. And what that allows you to do is buy special things. So if you go to the chest, you get a free one every day. See how that one's free? But I got 48 of these suckers. I forget what they're called. I'll have to look later. But we'll get our free one right away. But also we showed you guys how you can scale up these chests and get the higher grade ones. So I've unlocked the gold chest. I've unlocked the adamantine chest. And now I finally have enough of these boogie gobbers, whatever they're called. 48 of them where I can get myself an adamantine chest. And I've done the math. So you get 4 per day, and so that takes 11 days in order to get. So every 11th day you can open up one of these if you've unlocked it. And in order to unlock these different tiers, of course, you got to spend Lenari. So I think the first one on Mithril Chest is if you buy 10 to 15 of those, you'll unlock the gold, and then it's, I don't know the number on how many you need to unlock the adamantine. But here we go. Let's open up one of these adamantine chests right now and see what we get inside. So we get nothing too crazy. We get 6,000 lumber and 4 crappy equipment pieces, but there's 2 things that are special, so let's see what they are tonight. 10k wood, that's a welcome addition, and +7 magic to Jacques. So we'll go ahead and apply that to him right now. He's not really a magic guy though, so I don't know how helpful that will be. But we'll use it anyway because it's a free card. So juice him up a little bit, and here we go. So now let's hop into the void, and this will complete our last activity for tonight. And then we're going to get right into talking about how you guys can prepare for siege combat. So let's do this one up. And we're also going to be talking about some patch notes that have been made available on the PTR, which is the public test realm. And unfortunately, as far as I know, the public test realm is only open to Android users at this time. Man, no XP cards. Moving on. We'll get to clear out these levels. So while we're doing this, let's talk about some of these upcoming PTR patch notes. They are going to be adding a new building called the Temple. It will be attainable in your stronghold at level 10. The temple has 6 god statues, and the first statue is activated, of course, when you complete building of the temple. And the remaining statues will become activated as you level up your stronghold. So if you already have the max leveled stronghold, you're going to be getting access to all those statues right away. Let me purchase my XP cards. And stage level 55 is where I am currently stuck, so we'll just breeze through it real quick just so we can complete, because that's the only level on the desert realm that I have not perfected. So we'll just have to go through this real quick. So also the statues for the temple here, they're gonna have rune stone sockets, and what those do is you can sorry, let me back up one moment. So each statue will provide you a blessing, and then you have these rune stones that you can enchant, and the maximum enchant level scales with your stronghold level. So some other notable changes include they're going to increase damage to human, lich, rack, and siege weapons versus defensive walls. Now that sounds good, but then the very next one says increased health of defensive walls for player strongholds and royal guard towers. So it seems like it's counterproductive there if you're increasing damage to the defensive walls, but then you're increasing the health of those walls. So maybe there's a little bit more to it than that, but from my standpoint, it seems like, you know, they're just beefing up one and nerfing up the other one. So house skills are also going to be adjusted, and right here in the void you see I did not get any of new recipes to craft with, but they're going to be making a change where there's going to be a mechanic added to the game where eventually you will be guaranteed a 100% drop rate on these schematics. So good news for that, but for right now we just gotta hope and pray that we get one. I also maxed out my honor last week, 52k, so I took a moment and I went to the Royal Archives, and I bought all of the rare recipes, all of the epic recipes, and I have like 3 or 4 of the legendary recipes to go to, and I only have like probably 3 or 4 of the divine ones. So I'm going to eventually just keep maxing my honor until I have all of those Royal Archive recipes, and that'll be some fun. So there's the void's done, and we can unlock that one, and bam, we're done. So here we go. Let's talk about how to siege, everybody. So first off, it is important to note that when someone asks, hey, how do I prepare for a siege? That's a pretty loaded question, so perhaps a better question is, what type of siege attack are you interested in? There are 3 main goals on how you can siege in this game, and we're going to go over some of them right now. The first one we're going to be talking about is siege loot, and that is the type of sieging we are going to do right here tonight on our show. And the purpose of siege loot, siege loot is just to attack another player's castle just to get loot. You want to maximize the loot. And then another way you can do it is siege destruction. And now these names that I'm giving you are my names, they're my terms, so you're not going to find these exact terms in the game. It's just what I use to describe the different ways on how you guys can siege. So siege destruction is attacking another player castle with the intent of sending them back to the capital. Bam bam, you just want to knock them out of there. So maybe your house is working on taking over the entire city, so that's part of preparing for that. So also you have city defense, so that's when you are helping your house protect a city by engaging in duels with your enemy that attempt to come to your city and siege your castle. So those are the 3 ways on how you can siege. But there's also kind of other ways that you can siege. What might be some other reasons you would want to siege? And man, there is just nobody talking tonight. This is unheard of, guys. Where are you at? If you aren't even here watching, I want to hear from you. We are 10 minutes into the stream already, and we don't have anybody in live chat. So come on in and watch Art of Conquest. This is pretty crazy. I don't think this has happened this entire year. So just say hi, let me know you're out there, and if you are interested in knowing anything more about sieging, just let me know. So some other reasons to siege might be a revenge attack. So if I go into the game here and I click on my activity details, I can click through some of these, and some of these have a revenge button. I can tap this button and it tells me some info. Okay, the city's in Hawkspire and who did it, available loot, and but you know, they have quite a bit of loot, so I'm going to cancel that because you know, the last attack only took off 27k wall, so I know that they're probably well defended, so not going to revenge attack that one. So, but that is another example of a reason that you might be sieging, is to get a revenge attack done for your house. And then also sometimes you'll have these events come up where they have an honor event. So you could do an honor siege where you go attack someone just to get honor from them. So you can also use that honor, like I just mentioned, to buy recipes in the Royal Archive. So yeah, once again, just a couple examples. And Peaches needs to complete her activity, so we'll just give her a crappy troop just so she can complete it. And let's see what prize fight. I need to collect some of these real quick. Alright, so, and probably the most infamous way to siege is what I like to call a troll siege. And that's pretty much where you're just teaching ignorant players a lesson. No real motive behind the troll attack other than bragging rights or to re-establish your pride. Maybe they hurt your feelings or whatnot. So just a troll siege where nothing is gained on either side. Just a way to one-up an enemy, I guess. Alright, so now what we are going to do is we're actually going to start preparing our first siege run of the night. So we covered some types on what you can siege, and you know, I indicated that we're mainly going to be doing siege tonight for the purpose of looting. So we're going to be doing some siege looting, and the main reason behind this choice is pretty much simple. I am level 32 stronghold. Everybody else that's decent is level 40, and that's the max you can be right now. So I pretty much suck. So I can't engage in the high level PvP sieging. So if I even attempt it, my entire army would die, and nobody wants to see that. So tonight, like I said, we're just going to focus on siege, looting, PvP, and see how that goes. So what I've done is I've scouted out a couple councils prior to our show, and we're going to see what happens. But before we can run over there and brandish our sword and scream some spells at them, we must make sure we are prepared and ready to go. So number one, of course, some of these may seem are very basic things to know, but you would be surprised how many people forget the most basic stuff. So the first thing you want to do is go to items and verify that you have enough energy potions. I've been saving energy potions for quite some time, as I've not been high enough level to do any real siege PvP, so I have quite a bit of energy potions saved up. So check number one, energy potion complete. And then the next thing you want to do is make sure your hero gear is maximized for sieging. So I can only, of course, I can only speak on behalf of the dwarf race, because I am a dwarf. So let's take a look at some of the gear that's available for the dwarf for sieging. So I'm going to go to crafting land here, hit craft, leave everything at all, and I'm not going to look. I'm going to start at the best items and work our way back here. So let me get down to the divine items. Man, it's scrolling slow tonight. Oh, I don't have access to those. So there's going to be a lot. There's lots of things that I don't have access to because I'm not high enough level in the void to acquire them yet. So yeah, good stuff there that I can't see. So we gotta scroll all the way back down here to where I start having stuff here. Some of these on the Royal Archives that I haven't purchased yet and whatnot. So here we go, the Abyssal Visage. Nothing crazy there I want to talk about. Here we go. Siege battles last 5 seconds longer when hero is deployed. So if you've ever been in a siege battle, time is your friend, because the longer you can stay in there, the more resources you can plunder. So that's the frenetic set. You have to have 3 pieces of those, so you need the ion cannon, the steam kabuto, and the chest piece. Looks like I only have 2 of the 3. Let's find the third one down here and see if it's a Royal archiver or not. Frenetic. Did I pass it? Let me go back and see which one, what's the name of it. Maybe it's not called Frenetic. Maybe it's just called its sub name. So the steam caboodle, the ion cannon, and the chest piece. So I need the ion cannon. So let's get back down here. Find the ion cannon, the frenetic ion cannon. Where are you at? May not be a, I don't know, really. It's got to be in here somewhere. Frenetic ion cannon. Sounds like a weapon. There it is, frenetic ion cannon, Royal Archives. So let's go ahead and head on over to the Royal Archives, and I think I have enough to pick it up, so we'll see. Hop on over there, we're not too far from it. Wow, Janet, it took 17 minutes for someone to finally show me some love tonight. So Janet, what's your wish, my friend? Welcome to have you here. And that was Divine, the frenetic ion cannon. No, I need 20k, so I'm gonna have to muster. Where's it at though? There it is. It's 20k, and yeah, so siege battles last 5 seconds longer. Bam. So let's go ahead and get some 20k honor, or what's it called, alchemy stones. I knew that. So we'll just do some transmute. Let's select some higher grade ones. Doom. Oh well. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Let's see what Janet has to say. To be Elder in Clash Royale. I already gave you Elder, Janet, in Clash of Clans. I can't just keep promoting everybody forever, but I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll have a Easter Bunny will bring you an Elder. Yeah, you or Masharo are normally the first ones in here, so hats off to you. You're one of the good subscribers. I think you even joined us from the show, so you're one of the few success stories that we've had here on the show where you've watched me and you said, hey, I want to be part of Late for Supper, and you've popped on over to our Clash games, and there you are. So thank you very much. And remind me again on Tuesday when we're actually in Clash Royale, and we'll see if we can't get something done then, okay? But right now we're trying to get the 20k honor. Let me go ahead and speed this up. Why is it not letting me pick? There we go. Boom. Pick them. Problem with that is, see, that's one thing they need to add to this game. They need to add like a little bitty toggle here where I can say, hey, default to blue quality or purple quality or what. But they do? Where? I don't see a way where I can default it. Yeah, it always takes your greens first, and then it goes to the blues when you're on greens. But there should be a way where you can default to the blues and skip the greens, so I can transmute at a faster rate and get these alchemy stones at a faster rate. That's the change they need to make to the game, because and sometimes I heard there's a bug on if you try to do this too fast, it won't give you credit for some of them, so just be wary of that as well. So what did you order at Olive Garden, Janet? Did you have the tour of Italy by chance? That's my favorite. Alright, so we're getting up to 20k. Let me go faster here. Boom. I'm getting carpal tunnel here, guys. Just clicking away here. Clicking away. Here we go. Faster. Let me make a competition out of this. So guys, if you're just joining us, we're trying to get our alchemy stones up to 20k. Oh, we're finally into the blue, so now it'll go faster. So we are trying to get a recipe which will allow our siege battles to last 5 seconds longer. That's one of the items we can think. Now I'm going to show you guys some on how I'm going to gear my heroes tonight, but it's not necessarily the best ones in the game that you can use. It's going to be what I consider the best, but everybody has their own opinion on what is the best siege. Dang, this is still slow, even at blue. Oh, now we're up to purple. Oh no, it gave me a purple. We're still on blue. And another thing they haven't had in a long time is they need to have an event which doubled, you know, last year sometime late last fall I think, they had an event where you'd get more alchemy stones per transmute. And we have not seen one of those events in forever. Why'd you get rid of this game, damn it? You kept getting attacked too low, what was it? She did have the tour of Italy. What got boring? How you still play the Clash games, so how are the Clash games less boring than Art of Conquest in your opinion? Because I still have fun with all of them. Alright guys, we're almost at 20k now. Almost there. I'm glad I saved all my stuff so I could get this recipe for you guys. Next question is, do I have the high enough stats to craft it? So we're getting ready to find all that out, and then we'll go do some siege. Okay, Janet, good to know. So what games are you playing right now besides Clash? Or is Clash it for you? Roblox, Fortnite, Clash of Clans. Alright, so we're at 20k. There it is. Bam. Let's purchase our frenetic ion cannon. Get to the divine. Where did it go? This one, I think. Yep. 20k. I have it. Oh. Why does it say 13.9? Did I buy one? What did I do? Oh, that's for crafting. I'm so stupid. So I don't have enough honor to get it. What was I thinking? Yes, the recipes cost honor, and I do not have 20k, so we're not going to be able to get that one. Let's take a look at these other ones. So I just basically transmuted for nothing. So, let's see. I knew that. I don't know what I was thinking. Things happen different when you're live. Sometimes you just forget your brain. I don't see. What I'm looking at, guys. Here's a good one. The Royale standard, which I do not have that also, but it's another good one. Allied units plunder resources 10% faster. So if you're siege looter, those are at least two of the things you want to work on getting. This frenetic ion cannon and the Royale standard set. Let's see. I think that might be it for the divine. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Allied heroes earn 10 more experience from battles. It's good to have, but not really best. Let's take a look at these legendary ones. Damage mitigation. Nothing that I see offhand. Oop, allied siege weapons attack 10% faster. That's it. Aeronaut's Mallet, which I already have that one. So let's take a look at this set. Let's see if there's any others real quick. Okay, so let's focus on this set, the Aeronaut's Mallet. Let's see if we have this to craft. Boom, 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 craft. It's legendary. Aeronaut. Why are these not in alphabetical order? That'd be so simple, easier. Alright, so the Aeronaut's Mallet and the Aeronaut Spike Cap and the jacket. Okay, so we are able to craft all 3 of these items. So let's go ahead and do this. Now these are siege weapons. Actually, no, that's not going to help us either. So the reason why allied siege weapons attack 10% faster is not going to help us is because I am a dwarf. If I go to my army, this is only going to apply to actual siege weapons. So that's going to be your destroyers here. It's going to be your cannons, your enforcers. It has to have a siege weapon description. So siege weapon, and your rocketeers are not siege. So actually, it says siege weapon. Huh. Let's try it. Maybe we'll have to test that out. We'll have to see if that applies. We'll go ahead and make it anyway. We'll blow it on here. So let's make the aeronaut. I might already have it on Jock. Let's see if I have some of these items already applied. What's that? Nope. 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 Well, I have the Explorer set on Jock. What about Grim? So those are my... Actually, Jock is my only mechanist, so that's who we'd have to go on. So let's get back into crafting land and make that set. Legendary, legendary, legendary. Aeronaut mallet. Yeah, mechanist set. So I need 35 might and 18 command. Who has that? 35 might and 18 command. Looks like Jacques has that. So we can go ahead and make, I need, which one? I also need the Explorer's handy spanner. So looks like I'm going to have to take all those items that he's currently got equipped. Explorer's cap. And Explorer survival jacket. So, what, you have it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, let's take those items off of Jacques, and we'll put those on, so we can craft that set. And then we're going to go ahead and jump in, because you guys have waited long enough. There's the Explorer cap. Oh, that's not it. There's the survival jacket. And there's the handy spanner. Alright, so now we can craft these suckers up. Yeah, they must be shy. We've got 4 other people. You're right, Janet. 4 other people. I've had 2 or 3 people watching since I started, but you were the first to start talking. So they're probably all from the house, Giant Johnson. They're all making fun of me, so because I suck. But anywho. So let me get back to the aeronaut. Okay, so let's craft these suckers up. Oh, I gotta switch. What's the requirement? I thought he had 8. Oh, I took all that off, so yeah. So I need someone else. Might just have to put that on and then make it again. Need 35 might and 18 command. Nobody else is cool. Wait, there it is. Rufio's got it. Bam. Rufio will be our crafter as we craft this stuff up. Here we go. Number 1. Give me a flawless. Give me a flawless. Give me a flawless. You suck, Stinkpot. Now the spike cap. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I do have that one. What's the problem? Oh, I need 35 might and 18 stamina now. 35 might. 18 stamina. 35 might. I don't have anybody that can. Whoop. Nope. Looks like the closest is still going to be Rufio, so I'm just going to give him some stamina. Boost his stamina up a little bit. So he can go a little bit longer. Where's it at? Do I not have any stamina? Oh, there they are. Stamina cards for Rufio. Rufio. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got plenty of stamina cards. There, now he's got plenty. Go back into crafting mode. Now we need aeronaut. No, get out of here. Aeronaut spike cap. That's what we need. Craft that sucker up. Shack Show for life. Thank you, Janet, very much. Definitely appreciate it. Now we need, geez, this keeps changing. 35 command and 18 might. 35 command. Nobody, I bet. Oop. 35 command. Nope. Oh, there it is. He's got it. We have a winner for the aeronaut's jacket. Alright, so that took some time. It also gave me some power for the event currently going on. So now we can go back to Jacques and give him his brand new set of gear here. The aeronaut set. Put these bad boys on. Equip them.
Huh! I can reinforce my mech with this!
Thor's hammer. Don't be confused with the aeronaut smelling.
Huh! I can reinforce my mech with this!
Now we have...
Huh! I can reinforce my mech with this!
Weapons attack 10% faster, so let's go ahead, now that we've prepared a little bit. Obviously, there's a lot more preparations that could happen, and I could make this gear a whole lot better, but that'll be good enough for now, because we don't want to spend all our time gearing up our heroes. So, the next thing you guys need to do is, this is more of a formality with your house, so you always want to check with your house and find out what their rules may be. But since you may not be in the know for your house, war plans, before you do any siege, you always need to make sure you are asking and in constant communication with your house. Ask someone that you trust in a private chat message if it's okay to attack a certain player in a certain kingdom. So you always want to send a private message, because spies are all over the kingdoms, so you just don't want to blast it in the public channels. Hey, can I go attack X person? So always do that. You always want to ensure that, and even if you're just wanting to loot, it's just a good idea. It should, just be a good house member and just ask. So but since I suck, I don't want to spark a war that will send me back to the capital, so I always try to make sure I ask. Oh, and one more thing about asking for permission to attack. If you are a member of Giant Johnson, which is our house, I am required to say that for every siege preparation of our house, it also requires the High Prince Rasp Hunter to punch Dupe in the face. So before I can go any sieging, we gotta punch Dupe in the face. So make sure you get that done as well. So now that we've fully prepared, guys, we need to set up our army formation with your siege loot army. So you just don't want to go over there to enemy territory and then set up your army. You want to do it here in the safety of your home before you get over there. So what I do is I just roam around to a resource point and go into battle, or I can go find a quest here, and that's too far up, so we'll just go up just a little bit and see if we can't find anything that we can jump into just to battle. You could even go into the tactics school and set it up. So those are all escorts. Oh, I passed one up. So here we go. Now we're going to set up our army here, and we're not going to fight. Well, I guess I could just fight it, but I mainly just want to set up my army. And you have different layouts, so you can choose, obviously, 6. So I'm going to load this up, and there we go. So I'm going to adjust it from here. So since I'm siege looting, I can take out all these cannons, because these cannons on the dwarf side, all they're going to do for you is help you bust the walls, but they cannot plunder the resources. So I'm going to take those out. And I'm going to maximize my, what you want to do is maximize your DPS. So in my case, it's going to be these bombardiers that are going to be maximized. So I'm going to take out these cannons as well, because they don't do as much damage as my bombardiers do. So I also want to keep Jacques fairly close up to battle, because if anybody,
let's get on with it already.
The highest damage if you use his abilities correctly. And
humans
so
are food.
Rose takes up a lot of space,
more.
so I'm going to take her out as well. I want all my gold units up front, so let's add them in. And these guys back. I only have rocking level 11s at this time. Actually,
they call me Firestorm. Let's get on with it already.
Line. Move this little raccoon back
What
here.
is it, child? Yes.
don't need these force field guys in here. Take them out. We're just wanting to maximize our damage. And hopefully I won't fat finger anything. Let's see. The front line is just about...
Did you ever spy such a dapper med suit?
Still not enough room. Where's my damage? Put Grim.
I'll show you, my little friend.
Grimsy, get up there, bull boy.
It's time for a big build.
What is it, child?
Who else? Do I have any other heroes? I'll put...
Bring me more spirits. War. Beautiful.
We must fight as one.
He's a poor, stubborn guy. He just sits there on his high horse and looks pretty all day, so he's not going to do much for you.
Make it
Let's
a
get
nice
the rest of our
ice
Rocketeers
sculpture.
in here. Bunch them all in here. And I can move this.
I am, but
a little bit more.
you expose your weak points too readily.
Let's see where, yeah, plenty of room here.
The healers.
Oh, wrong one. Move these guys.
I am but a humble wanderer.
Dun-dun, dun-dun. Man, destroy them! Clan War just started. Thanks, Janet. Hopefully, I forgot to say in leader chat to take care of everybody so I
thirst
could
for
get there.
battle.
Hopefully, they're doing their co-leader duties over there. Alright, so this is about the best I can do for DPS. So, yeah, pretty fun stuff there. So, there's my army. It's in the number 2 slot. So, actually, we'll just blow these guys up real quick.
For Silver Wing!
What you're going to want to do with his John,
We
you're
ready,
going
lads?
to want to use
Fire!
his Firestorm ability, and also you're going to want to use,
Fire in the hole!
and also, why did you see before me? Why did you?
We have defeated an enemy legion. Size counts for nothing. Long live Silver Wing!
Well, Peaches is being a stubborn redhead again, so Stinkpot will have to show her how to siege. So, alright, so we had no casualties there. Okay. She's like, oh my god, Stinkpot, you can't even go over there! They'll get you! They'll murder you! Don't go over there, Stinkpot, you'll die! Alright. So alright guys, so we set up our army. So now we're going to start our attack phase. So before you go over there and attack like Peaches just did, you want to scout it out. So you want to head on over to the city and see if anyone's hanging around. Now Peaches is getting mad. It's just a game, Peaches. We're just here to have fun. Because a high player may duel you and send you to your home, just like happened to Peaches. So we're going to take a quick look there. But one of the things that we talked about earlier is there's different ways on how you can siege. And one of them is in a revenge attack. So we're going to try a revenge attack right now if I can find it. Where did it go? And we'll see what can happen. If you are fearful that you're going to lose your entire army, what you can do first is just attack with all bronze. So that's probably obviously that's not going to be suitable for a revenge attack, but if you're scared about losing your army on a regular siege, that's what you want to do first. Send in your bronze attack to kind of test the waters and then go from there. So where am I at? I want details, I want activity. Let's go back. Alright, where was that? It's probably down here somewhere. The Union. Union. Man, where'd it go? Someone already do it? What's the timer on it now? There's so many of them. It used to be, it was 28 minutes, but now it's, I'm sure, longer. Where'd that revenge attack go? Huh. 1 hour? Okay, 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. That's not it. It's the Union, right? 1 hour ago. Which one? There's multiple Unions. Which one is it? Who attacked him?
No, the Union attacked Patrick.
So it'll be green on the left side then. What? I don't see it. I'm looking in all the ones that say an hour ago. Oh, there it is. I got it. Alright, so let's revenge attack this one. Available plunder. Look at the city. The city wall is barely alive, so we're probably going to destroy it if he's not already in the capital. But let's just get this revenge attack underway. Required power 34/7. I don't even know if I have that. Number 2, let's see.
Weapon loaded!
So let's go in, and here's our revenge attack. You're about to attack a stronghold. Blah, blah, blah.
For Silver Wing!
So there's nothing on the wall, so we're just going to use our firestorm.
Anyone? Fire!
Also,
Fire
a
into
good
hole!
ability to have on Grim is going to be your reload ability for the town.
I told you not to mess with
You
me!
destroyed it. And there was your revenge attack. And now I completed my activity for that, which is the first time I've ever done that since we've merged the servers. So I'll take the honor for that. Thank you to my house for showing me that one was available. And now let's get to the harder ones. So I'm going to come over here and actually in case any spies may be watching, I'm going to do this real quick. Going to go turn off the spy mode, and while I travel over there so they can't see me coming, in case they are watching, they don't know where I'm going. So once I actually get there, I'll turn it back on for you guys, because I'm paranoid. I was in the military, and ever since then I've been paranoid. So yeah, I get paranoid. Yeah, they might be coming to my house right now. What?
You're good. I cleared it. Go over there.
You cleared it. Peaches cleared it, everybody. We are saved. We can go siege PvP. Peaches has saved and cleared the entire kingdom for me. Nobody to worry about. Okay, there goes Peaches now.
I know. I'm distracting.
Oh. Well, thank you, Peaches. So, alright, so we are here, guys. Let's pop in here, and let's see, level 22. Let's see what happens. They're attacking 16k. Hopefully, I won't embarrass myself. No problem. We'll just deploy him anyway. You're about to attack a stronghold. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
See the light! You dare challenge a vanguard?
Don't be afraid!
Fire into hole!
Pretty sure I had a lot of people died, didn't I? I can't tell. But look at that loot, guys. This is the best way to get loot in the game by far. So we're just clearing everybody out. Let's do us some spraying first.
I'll rip you all to shreds!
Yes, and then I can do my reload ability when everybody runs out. We're all out of ammo, so let's reload.
Supplies have arrived!
Ammunition, keep the DPS alive. And yeah, earthquake. Let's use a little earthquake.
Behold the wrath of Mother Nature!
You can see the damage at the top going down pretty steadily. Where's my skeleton guys? Let's go guys out. My tree ants out.
I have summoned an old friend!
I'm pretty sure I have people left. But the good thing, guys, is as a dwarf, I brought all humanoids. So if they died, it'll be less expensive to bring them back. If I would use my mech units and they would have died, would have been better. But look at that, 6,000, 8,000. Yeah, look at that. I had a few casualties. Oh well. Any golds? 1 gold, 2 gold, yeah, 3 golds died. So not too shabby. We're gonna come in here and just keep doing this because you also I forgot to I didn't pay attention. Let's see if anybody's waiting for me. We'll go in here. I'm going again. Last attack. Going right back.
Loaded.
For glory!
Yeah, nobody's left on the wall. Okay, so now we're gonna get some more loot, guys, and this is what it's all about. You also, one thing I did not do pay attention to is
Fire in the hole!
wall damage I did. That's important to determine how many runs you can get in before you destroy their wall. So that's something to keep to our strength.
Right, Hammerite!
Let's go the guy out. Down there, skeleton. Oh. 45 seconds. Some good loot here. This is the first time, guys, I have done any Siege PvP since the server merge. I'm Stronghold level 32, and almost everybody on the server is level 40. So I scoured the entire kingdom and only found this one lonely person. So I'm probably gonna last 2 or 3 weeks I spent time in the capital because I've been getting attacked. And so now I'm probably rooting myself. But oh well, I just wanted you guys, I have to show you guys any siege action, so I finally wanted to put some of that in before they send me to the capital. So here you go, some siege PvP with the dwarf race. And let's see, we took 5,000, 4,000 on that. And we're just going to keep going until somebody attacks us. So go back in. We got all the energy in the world just to keep doing this, guys. So
At your service, my lord.
Wisdom is a gift that comes
so
with
tap that
For Silverwing!
Firestorm it up once the drop gets in range.
Anyone?
Got a little aggressive there. He's like, me first. There we go.
Fire in the hole!
Boom, boom, boom.
I'll rip you all to shreds!
Look at Jacques. He is just a beast going at it, guys. Unload everything he had. Let's reload our ammo.
Right, Hammerite!
Keep it going. So, we're wearing down their wall pretty good. They only have 70,000 wall left. So, unless someone comes and attacks us, we're going to be sending this guy to the capital tonight. So, best of one. Woo, Stinkpot, thanks for the comment. And we finally have our second person in the live chat. So, welcome to the channel, best of one. Thank you for joining us. Whether you're on our server, on our enemy side, ally side, I don't care. It's good to have you here. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and bell notification so the very second we go live, you will be notified. So, enjoy the show, my friend. Now, the loot, you guys can see, as the wall gets deteriorated, the loot becomes far more scarce because there's more or less loot available. So, also another tip is if there's no defense at all, so I took 18k on that. So if there's no defense at all, you generally don't want to attack a wall that's high in health because you're not going to get as much plunder from that as well. So just keep that in mind. Let's keep going here. Jacques cost 3 to put out on the field. Oh, what happened?
Let me show you what I can do!
So Jacques costs 3 energy to put out on the battlefield. Are we losing internet again?
For glory!
Okay, thanks, Knock. I will check out the revenge after I send this guy back to the capital.
Fire in the hole!
Here we go. So, Nocturnal, if you're listening, is this what you would consider a good season tactic? I think I maximized my DPS and my Firefox, not using Fire Off. Fire Off's a very good ability, because that is for your good bombardier. invested into reload ammunition at this point. So I think this is a good base attack. It may not be a pro level attack, it may not be good enough, but for what I'm doing here tonight, we're just showing you guys how to get it done. This is how you do it. So we're getting in here, we're taking care of business, and we're getting the well down. So at this point, I'm pretty much, you know, gotten probably what, 20, 30,000. Oh, there it is, guys. So we'll go ahead. I'm just gonna fight him just to be, because I just want to, you know, whether you fight or retreat, your heroes are gonna lose energy. So what I typically do in
Justice
this
stands
is I don't
by
put
my
anything
side.
out but heroes.
The sun god
He
is
gets to use some of his energy.
Let me show you what I can do.
Yeah, so we're just gonna throw all our heroes
I
out
will
there.
not
My
suffer
land.
a coward.
At your service, my lord.
Ready when you are.
Now they might even revenge.
We make
attack
our stand here.
Let's see how it goes from here on out.
Can't
This
wait
is
to
just
hang
the
on.
part of the game.
I'll show you, my little friend. I thirst for battle.
And every move you make while
Bring me more spirits.
now I am facing my consequence. So here we go, getting the battle underway in 17 seconds.
One, charge! Go now, my precious one. Anyone? Fire!
Heal! Heal!
I'm afraid this is the end.
So everybody gets injured, and I get the flag surrender back into my area. So let's go ahead and get some potions out for them and bring them back to life. That's mana. Where's my recovery? Don't bring them guys back. And now I can't. Yeah. Now the problem with this is I can't siege now. So. Not going to be able to do that revenge, but that's quite alright, guys. We got some underway. Let's look at these attacks now and tally them up. Stinkpot attacked. See, so I got, let's do some quick math here. So 5,000. Man, a lot of people are attacking. 5,000, 10,000, 10,3. I'm just counting the gold right here. 10,3, 10,9, 16,9. Oh, that was crappy. That one was, oh, that was the revenge attack. So yeah, so 16,000, so about 17,000. Maybe I missed one, so roughly 20k loot. So yeah. What are you talking about, Janet? I don't see. Did I miss it? I don't see any cursing going on. Oh. Hell your homie. Did you mean yell your homie? I don't know. Just remember to, if you're watching this show live or on the replay, to keep all your comments respectful, and let's have a good night here. So let's see what else I got. So who actually attacked me? Can I go back and see that? Where Stinkpot attack Kung Fu? Doesn't say, does it? Should. No, they didn't yet. I have a feeling before I wake up in the morning, though. But yeah, so Vesta 1, thank you for your comment. Just chill out a little bit, because everybody is, you know, we're all from different cultures, so just be respectful of everyone, please. So that's how you guys do some siege here. We did a revenge attack. We did some siege looting. Probably what, 4 or 5 rounds of that before they said, "Hey, kick this guy out." So I should have. I wish you could. Actually, I can talk. Well, I didn't pay attention to his name. I should have sent a message and said, "Hey, thanks for being on the show tonight." So just a final reminder, though. Easter Sunday, we will be playing some Fortnite. So if you are a Fortnite player on the PS4. And are interested in being in our squad, email me at stinkpotshackshow@gmail.com and I can talk details with you there. Unfortunately, we only play on the PS4 for our stream night, so feel free to add me as a friend on the PS4. My gamer tag is all one word. Let me put it in the chat for you. PS4 gamer tag is all one word, Stink Shack Show. So there it is for you. So I have played iOS Janet, but it is not as good as the console or the PC. The main problem I've seen with the mobile on Fortnite is you don't see anybody until you're like 20 feet from them. So the rendering of people is very limiting. So but thanks for that comment, and if you have any other feedback, you can also send it to that Gmail account as I just mentioned, stinkpotshackshow@gmail.com. Also find me on Twitter at StinkShackShow, and I'm also on Instagram, so check me out there. I always try to get in tune with the communities over there. So thanks for watching, everybody. I am Stinkpot, and this has been your Stinkpot Shack Show. See you stinking next time, Sunday, Easter Sunday for Fortnite.